Kevin Painter in National Wildlife Refuge System uniform talking to the camera with a firing range berm in the background. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Techniques Training Series. Kevin Painter, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
Hi, I'm Kevin Painter and I work for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services National Wildlife Refuges in Alaska. Today, I, along with Kris and Kate, will be showing the proper bear spray techniques.
Kate Martin in U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service logoed shirt talking to a camera with a firearms range berm in the background. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Techniques Training Series. Kate Martin, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
Hi, I'm Kate Martin. I work for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services Migratory Bird Management Program in Alaska.
Kris Pacheco in a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service logoed shirt talking to the camera with a firearms range berm in the background. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Techniques Training Series. Kris Pacheco, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
Hi, I'm Kris Pacheco. I work for the United States Fish and Wildlife Service, Alaska Region, External Affairs.
Kate Martin at the edge of the left camera view spraying bear spray at a target with the bear image on the center of the screen. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Techniques Training Series. Camera view switches to Kris Pacheco drawing bear spray out of a chest holster and pointing it at an imaginary target outside of camera view. Camera switches to Kevin Painter drawing bear spray out of a belt holster and pointing it directly at the camera. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Techniques Training Series. Camera view changes to a simulated point of view of a bear charging Kris Pacheco as Kris discharges bear spray at the camera and it moves closer to him. As the camera moves into the midst of the bear spray and continues forward, Kris moves off to the left out of the way.
The Alaska Region Bear Awareness and Firearms Safety Committee hopes you find these short training videos both informative and helpful in developing the proper skills you need to effectively stop a bear that is attacking you and others in your group.
Camera pans from right to left over various bear spray holster mounting options on a wooden table. Items on the table include a chest holster, belt holster, a backpack, and Velcro straps. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Holster Mounting Options.
Bear Spray Holster Mounting Options.
Kris Pacheco drawing bear spray out of a chest holster and pointing it at an imaginary target outside of camera view. Camera switches to a view of Kevin Painter wearing a backpack and placing bear spray canister into a holster mounted on the pack's shoulder straps. Camera changes to a side view of Kevin Painter placing bear spray canister into a belt-mounted holster. Camera view changes to the front of Kevin as he secures a bear spray canister and holster to his waist belt. All the scenes are within the same firearms range with berms in the background.
It is important to secure the bear spray in an accessible location on your person. A backpack shoulder strap, pack waist belt,
or your belt are ideal locations.
Close-up view of Kevin's hands using a carabiner attached to a bear spray holster to secure it to a backpack shoulder strap as the gear is laid out on the table. Kevin secures Velcro straps to help secure the bottom of the bear spray holster to the shoulder strap.
Velcro straps and carabiners used in conjunction with the holster are helpful in securing the bear spray.
Kris Pacheco wearing a chest harness with bear spray installed removes bear spray from the holster, removes the safety on the bear spray, and points it to a simulated target outside of the left view of the camera.
Once installed, practice and adjust as needed so the location is easy to reach and the canister can be removed quickly.
Close-up of Kevin Painter's hands removing an orange safety clip from a bear spray canister with his right thumb while gripping the canister with his left hand. Camera view focuses on the action of removing the safety. On-screen text reads, Bear Spray Safety Mechanism.
Bear Spray Safety Mechanism.
Close-up of Kevin Painter's hands holding a bear spray canister with the trigger safety closest to the camera in order to focus it in the frame. Camera view zooms in on the safety with the text on the safety reading, Slide off before use.
Bear spray canisters come with a safety mechanism that covers the canister's trigger.
Close-up of Kate Martin's hands attempting to press the thumb trigger on the bear safety, with the safety preventing the trigger from being pressed. Camera view switches to a close-up of Kris Pacheco slowly rotating a bear canister for the view of the camera so that all sides of the canister are shown. Camera switches to a close-up of Kevin Painter's hand removing the bear spray canister safety and then reapplying the safety to the trigger. View switches to Kris Pacheco reapplying the safety to a bear spray canister.
The safety prevents the bear spray from accidentally being discharged. Keep the safety in place until you encounter a bear.
At that time, remove the safety by pulling it up and back off the canister trigger. Once the threat is gone, reapply the safety on the trigger.
Close-up side view of Kevin Painter's hands, holding bear spray, with one hand holding the bottom of the body and the other hand with the fingers on the trigger and a finger through the finger loop. On-screen text reads, "Proper bear spray grip."
Proper bear spray grip.
Close-up of Kate Martin's hands following the instructions of the narrator moving through the steps of holding bear spray. View changes to a close-up of Kris Pacheco's hands properly holding bear spray.
The proper bear spray grip is to place your index finger through the trigger handle. The remaining fingers go behind the spray canister. Your thumb is placed on the trigger. Your other hand, also known as the support hand, firmly grips the body of the canister.
Close-up of Kevin Painter deploying bear spray from a belt-mounted holster, removing the safety and then pointing it directly at the camera. On-screen text reads, "How to draw and fire bear spray."
How to draw and fire bear spray.
Alternating close-up side views of Kevin Painter and Kate Martin following the steps listed out by the narrator. The scene ends in a close-up of Kevin Painter pressing the trigger, deploying the bear spray to a target outside of camera view.
Bring both hands to the holstered bear spray. With your trigger hand, grasp the canister with the proper technique. With the support hand, grasp and hold the holster so you can pull the canister from the holster smoothly and quickly. Once the canister is free of the holster, grasp the body of the canister with your support hand, remove the safety, aim, and fire the bear spray by depressing the plastic trigger down.
Kate Martin at the edge of the left camera view spraying bear spray at the target with the bear image at the center of the screen with the berm in the background. On-screen text reads, "Spraying technique."
Spraying technique.
Alternating views of Kris Pacheco, Kevin Painter, and Kate Martin drawing bear sprays from chest holsters, belt holsters, and pack holsters while providing side and rear viewpoints of them spraying the bear spray at the ground, emphasizing the sweeping motion as they point it lower to the ground.
There are several things you should know and practice to obtain the most effective techniques when deploying bear spray. First important spray technique is where to aim. Much like fire extinguisher training, where you're taught to aim at the base of the fire, you will want to aim at the base of the bear. That way, the spray will be down at face level of a charging bear. If you aim too high, the spray will travel over the bear's head and the bear will run under the cloud of spray. The second important technique allows you to address uncertain wind directions and conditions. To compensate for a side wind and fluctuating wind direction, make a rapid sweeping zigzag pattern with the spray. This sweeping zigzag pattern builds in compensation for various wind angles and differences.
Thirdly, when you spray a charging bear, be prepared to step to the side of the sprayed bear.
Camera view changes to a simulated point of view of a bear charging Kris Pacheco, as Kris Pacheco discharges a bear spray canister at the camera and it moves closer to him. As the camera moves into the mist of the bear spray and continues forward, Kris moves off to the left out of the way. The same scene is performed for Kate Martin and Kevin Painter as they move away from the simulated bear point of view.
Real-life incidences have shown that occasionally the sprayed bear blindly charged ahead and inadvertently ran over the bear spray user. Stepping aside as you discharge the spray may help you avoid a disoriented bear.
Camera view of Kevin Painter clipped into a background with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service logo and the text Bear Spray Techniques Training Series on the left of the clipped video. Text and logo remain on the screen as the full screen video changes to a close-up of Kate Martin spraying bear spray before returning to Kevin Painter's view.
Thank you for watching this training video series on the proper pepper spray techniques. Please refer back to these video vignettes to refresh your knowledge and skills. Watch them prior to entering into the field in bear country. Thank you.
Black screen with on-screen text. Special thanks to Alaska Geographic Association, Kris Pacheco, External Affairs Specialist, Alaska Region, Kate Martin, Migratory Birds Management Biologist, Alaska Region, Kevin Painter, National Wildlife Refuge System Visitor Services. Alaska Region. Music. Artlist Captured Memories. Marshall Usinger. Illusion of Perfection. Leva directed and produced by William Melton. Will Mountain Media Productions, LLC. MountainMediaPro.com. Alaska Geographic logo and Mountain Media Production logos displayed at the bottom of the screen.